Good afternoon. My today's topic is autoimmunity. So, learning objectives are: which are the types of autoimmunity, that are the central and peripheral tolerance, theories of autoimmunities and autoimmune diseases. Now, definition: autoimmunity is the condition in which the body's own immunologically competent cells bodies acts against its self-antigens, resulting in structural or functional damaging. Paul Ehrlich had first introduced the concept of autoimmunity. He termed this condition as Horner's autotoxicosis. Normally, our body or immune system does not react its own antigen, but due to its protective mechanism, it is called as a tolerance. Any breach in tolerance mechanism predisposed to several autoimmune diseases. Now, what is the immunological tolerance? It states in which an individual is incapable of developing an immune response against his own tissue antigens. It is mediated by two broad mechanisms, that are the central and peripheral tolerance. Central tolerance. It refers to the deletion of self-reactive T and B lymphocytes during their maturation in central lymphocytes or lymphoid organs in the thymus for the T cells and the bone marrow for the B cells. In thymus, what happens during the T cell development in thymus? Any self-antigens are encountered. Due to this, it is processed and presented by thymic antigen-presenting cells, that is APCs, in association with self-MHC. Any developing T cells that expresses a receptor for such a self-antigen is negatively selected. In bone marrow, self-antigen are eliminated by receptor editing and negative selections. In receptor addition, process by which many of the B cells reactivate the machinery of antigen receptors, gene arrangement, mainly gene coding for light chains, so that a different edited B cell receptor will produce which no longer recognize the self-antigen. Now, negative selection: if receptor editing fails, they undergo a apoptosis. It is called as a negative selections. Peripheral tolerance. It is the backup mechanism that occur in the peripheral tissues to counteract the self-reactive T cells that escapes central tolerance. Mechanism of peripheral tolerance. It is ignorance, energy, phenotypic skewing, apoptosis by AICD, regulatory T cells, dendritic cells, and sequestration of self-antigen. Now, ignorance. In ignorance, self-reactive T cells might never encounter the self-antigen which they recognize only. In energy, it is defined as the unresponsiveness to antigenic stimulus. The self-reactive T cells interact with the antigen-presenting cells presenting the self-antigen, but the co-stimulatory signal is blocked. It is here CTLA4 and B7. The B7 molecules on APC bind to CTLA4 molecule on T cell instead of CD28 cells. Phenotypic scheme. Self-reactive T cells interact with APCs present with self-antigens which undergo full activations. It secretes non-pathogenic cytokines and chemokine receptors profile. Apoptosis by AICD. AICD is activation-induced cell death. Activation of T cells it is shown in figure, induce upregulation of fast ligands which subsequently interacts with the death receptor, that is fast, leading to apoptosis. Regulatory T cells. It is also called as the Treg cells. Cells can downregulate the self-reactive T cells through secreting certain cytokines, that is interleukin 10 and transforming growth factor TGF-beta, or killing by direct cell-to-cell contact. Dendritic cells is the immature dendritic cells, and tolerogenic dendritic cells capture the self-antigen for processing. It downregulates the expression of molecules of co-stimulatory ligands such as CD40 ligand and B7 molecule, or act indirectly by induction of regulatory T cells. Now, sequestration of self-antigens. Certain self-antigens can evade immune recognition by sequestration in immunologically privileged sites. These sites are corneal proteins, testicular antigens, and antigen from brain. Mechanism of autoimmunity by breakdown of T cell energy. In the presence of tissue necrosis and local inflammation, expresses co-stimulatory molecules, that is B7 molecule. Multiple sclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis, and psoriasis are the diseases by breakdown of T cell energy. Now, failure of AICD. Failure of the autoreactive activated T cell to undergo activation induce cell death. Example is SLE, systemic lupus erythematosus. Loss of T cell regulation in mechanism of autoimmunity, providing T cell help to stimulate self-reactive B cells. Antibody response to self-antigens occurs only when potentially self-reactive B cells receive help from the T cells. Figure shows normal self-reactive B cells lacks T cells help and no autoantibodies develop. In drug-induced alteration on RBC membrane, self-reactive B cells are here and it produces autoantibodies against RBC antigen by helping factor of TH cells. Release of sequestrated antigens. Sequestrated antigen never been exposed to the tolerance mechanism of body during the development of immune systems. Now, when injury occurs to the organs which lead to release of such sequestered antigen, which are very well capable of mounting an immune response. Spermatozoa and ocular antigens release can cause post-vasectomy orchitis and post-traumatic uveitis. Molecular mimicry. Some microorganisms share antigenic determinants, that is the epitopes, with self-antigens. Immune response against such microbes would produce antibodies that can cross-react with self-antigen. Example is acute rheumatic fever and multiple sclerosis. Polyclonal lymphocyte activation. Polyclonal T cell activation, superantigens released from microbes like Staphylococcus aureus. They polyclonally activate the T cell directly by binding to the antigen's non-specific V-beta region of the T cell receptors, and polyclonal B cell activation can be induced by products of various microbes such as Epstein-Barr virus and HIV. Bistandard activation, non-specific activation of bistandard self-reactive T helper cell leads to cytokine influx which cause increased infiltration of various non-specific T cells at the site of infection. Now we will see autoimmune diseases example. First one is a single organ or cell type autoimmune diseases. Autoimmune anemias. Types are autoimmune hemolytic anemia, drug-induced hemolytic anemia, and pernicious anemia. In autoimmune hemolytic anemia, self-antigen is presented on RBC membrane proteins and it causes autoantibodies to RBC antigen triggers complement-mediated lysis or antibody-mediated opsonization of RBCs. In drug-induced hemolytic anemia, self-antigen presented on drugs alter the red cell membrane antigens. Drugs such as penicillin or methyl dopa interact with RBCs so that the cell becomes antigenic. In pernicious anemia, intrinsic factor is the self-antigen presentation and autoantibodies to intrinsic factor block the uptake of vitamin B12 leads to megaloblastic anemia. Idiopathic thrombocytic purpura, self-antigen presented onto the platelet membrane proteins, that is the glycoprotein. Autoantibodies against platelet membrane antigens lead to decreased platelet count. Goodpasture syndromes, self-antigen presented on renal and lung basement membranes and autoantibodies to basement membrane antigen or kidney glomeruli and the alveoli of the lungs followed by complement-mediated injury leads to progressive kidney damage and pulmonary hemorrhage. In myasthenia gravis, self-antigen is presented on acetylcholine receptors. Blocking type of autoantibodies directed against acetylcholine receptor present on the motor nerve endings leads to progressive waking of the skeletal muscles. In Graves' disease, TSH receptor is the self-antigen presentation and type of immune response and important features in Graves' disease is anti-TSH and autoantibodies are present that stimulate thyroid follicles and leads to hyperthyroid state. Hashimoto's thyroiditis, self-antigen is presented on thyroid proteins and cells. Autoantibodies and DTH cells targeted against thyroid antigen leads to suppression of thyroid gland. It is seen in middle-aged female and hypothyroid state is produced that will cause production of thyroid hormones. Post-streptococcal glomerulonephritis, self-antigen is presented on kidney and streptococcal antigen antibody complex are deposited on glomerular basement membrane. Insulin-dependent diabetes, self-antigen presented on beta cell present in the islet of Langerhans of pancreas. T-DTH cells and autoantibodies directed against pancreatic beta cell cause decreased production of insulin. Systemic lupus erythematosus, self-antigen is presented on autoantibodies that are produced against various tissue antigens such as DNA, nuclear protein, RBCs and platelet membranes. Types of immune response and features are in systemic lupus erythematosus are age 20 to 40 years of age and sex, mostly women's, commonly affected, female to male ratio is 10:1. Immune complexes are formed which are deposited in various organs. Major symptoms of SLE is fever, butterfly rash over the cheeks, arthritis, pleurisy and kidney dysfunction. Rheumatic arthritis, self-antigen is presented on a group of autoantibodies against the host IgG antibodies that are produced called RA factor. It is an IgM antibody directed against the Fc region of IgG, that is ACPA, anti-citrullinate peptide antibodies are also produced. Age and sex, women 40 to 60 years of age are most commonly affected. Autoantibodies bind to the circulating immunoglobulin G, forming the IM and IgM and IgG complexes that are deposited in the joints and can activate the complement cascade. Major symptoms are main features that are the arthritis, chronic inflammation of the joints, begins at synovium. Most common joints involved are small joints of the hands, feet and cervical spine. Other features, hematological, cardiovascular and respiratory system are also frequently affected. Sjögren's disease, self-antigen presented on ribonucleoprotein antigens doubles SA and double SB presented on salivary glands, lacrimal gland, liver, kidney and thyroid. Types of immune response and important features are autoantibodies to the RNP antigen and SSB lead to immune-mediated destruction of the lacrimal and salivary glands, resulting in dry eye and dry mouth, that is called as a xerostomia. Rheumatoid arthritis. Multiple sclerosis, that is self-antigen presented on the brain in white matter. Type of immune response and important features are self-reactive T cells that produces characteristic inflammatory lesion in the brain that destroy the myelin sheath of nerve fibers, lead to numerous neurological dysfunctions. Laboratory diagnosis of autoimmune diseases are autoimmune hemolytic anemia, that is Coombs test. Red cells are incubated with anti-human IgG antiserum. IgG autoantibodies are presented on red cell. The red cells are agglutinated by the antiserums. Wood-Pasteur syndromes are biopsies from patients are stained with fluorescence label anti-IgG and anti-C3b reveal linear deposit of IgG and C3b along with the basement membrane. In SLE, detection of autoantibodies by indirect immunofluorescence assay most widely used and ELISA-based techniques. Anti-nuclear antibodies positive in 90% of cases by screening test, anti-double-stranded DNA highly specific confirmation and anti-SM antibody. Lupus band test, direct immunofluorescence test detect deposition of immunoglobulins and complement proteins in the patient's skin. Ali cells test no longer used because the Ali cells are only found in 50 to 75% of SLE cases. In scleroderma, anti-SCL7 antibodies, 70 antibodies is raised detected by indirect immunofluorescence assay. Sjögren's syndromes, detection of SSA and SSB antibodies by indirect immunofluorescence assay. Rheumatoid arthritis, RA factor by latex agglutination test. RA factor is the IgM autoantibodies directed against FC portion of IgG. It is good sensitivity and false positive seen in other autoimmune diseases. APCP, anti-citrullinated peptide antibodies, is an autoantibodies to citrullinated protein. It is positive only in 67% of cases but is highly specific. Rose-Waller test to detect RA factor is of historical importance, no longer used of now. Thank you.